And welcome back, folks, to more Yakuza 5. Last time we played, we did baseball. Guess what we're doing today? That's right, more baseball. So we're gonna do I'm gonna assume, yeah, all the submissions, main missions. Once that's done, we'll do the story. Excuse me, are you the amazing batter everyone's been talking about? I didn't add those sound effects, by the way. Mamma mia, she's beautiful. Well, yes, I do understand. There have been some positive rumors about me, and you are? I'm Yukina Aoda. I've been looking all over for you. You see, my daddy, he needs help. I thought you would be the right guy to ask. Okay. See, my daddy works at a bank, and he coaches his branch's baseball team. They don't win the game they're playing right now. He says he's gonna be fired. How's that possible? They're only playing for fun, right? Why would he get fired over that? Daddy's boss is the branch manager. He loves baseball, especially their annual tournament. A winning coach even gets a foot up on promotions. So your daddy volunteered to be a coach because he had an eye on that promotion. Exactly what he did, even though he didn't know a thing about baseball. The team hasn't won a single game since he became a coach. The branch manager is furious. If the team doesn't win this one, they'll come in last, and Daddy will lose his job. Please, I beg of you, won't you join his team and help them win? If Daddy were to lose his job, I don't know what I'd do. A little bombshell like this and a banker dad? Wowza, I hope she's single. Worry not, fair maiden. Oh my god, ice in my mouth. Tears have no place on the cheeks of a goddess. Sorry, what? Have no fear, Yukina-chan. I'd be honored to lend my assistance to your father's ailing team. You have my word. I will lead them to victory. You will? Yeah, you're my hero. Let us be off to the games. Oh, this is our last chance. You're the coach. You have to do something. Oh, calm down. We're only losing by a run. Are you kidding? Our backs are against the wall here. The bottom of the ninth, and they've already got 2 outs against us. I kind of don't know what you're talking about, but is our situation really that dire? You have to get your head in the game, boss. Your job is riding on this. Daddy, I brought reinforcements. He's a really awesome batter who's everyone is talking about online. Oh wow, that's great. You got a pinch hitter. Please, we need you on the plate at once. Excuse me? How do you pinch to hit? No, boss. It means to replace a batter with another batter. What? You can do that in baseball? Let me get this straight. It's like when you're at the massage parlor and the girl is absolutely ghastly. Then you can change to another girl. That's it. Yes. Spot on. Ha ha ha. You know your way around. You have no idea. Why would he mention massage parlors in front of his own daughter? All right then, Pinchy, have at it. Remember, a man's job is at stake here. I just know you can do it. Please make my daddy's team win. Your faith in me is well placed. As surely as Shinada is my name, I will lead your team to victory. So, here's what we got. It's the bottom of the ninth, 2 out. Men on second and third. We're down by a run. In other words, the perfect setup for a game-winning walk-off home run. I'll slam out a big one for this bad mama jamma. Now, I'm pretty sure By daddy, she doesn't mean her daughter. She's not a daughter. Well, she's someone's daughter, but not his daughter. Hooray, Shinada, you were amazing out there. Thank you so much. Oh, haha, no problem. No problem at all. I dedicated that hit to you, by the way. You did. Well, you sure look good in the batter box. Almost like you belong there. Oh, this is definitely going somewhere. I can feel it. Oh, please, please be my sugar mama. I'm more than willing to be your sugar baby. Please don't clip that. Thanks for that hit. You saved us all. Well, me mostly. I was just trying to help Yukina. She's a lovely lady. She is indeed. I need to thank you somehow. Is there anything you would request? Oh, no. I wasn't expecting anything in return. Now, how about that? You're a man of rare nobility. Still, I must reward you. Tell me what you would like. Well, if I may be so forward, I would like to ask your blessing to, you know, to know Yukina more intimately. I beg your pardon? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Oh, crap. Was I too hasty here? You slithery, scandalous scoundrel. How dare you try to get that my mistress? You should be ashamed. Wait, she's your what? Oh, daddy. Since you didn't get fired, you can buy me a condo like you promised. Oh, Yukina, you know I can't say no to my sweet little love duchess. Of course I will. Daddy always keeps his promises. Okay, but it has to be a penthouse. Daddy, huh? Oh, right. That kind of daddy. I suppose a thank you's in order for helping us win. Oh yeah, don't mention it. I know you got a bad impression of our boss, but he's a good guy to work for. I'm honestly relieved he won't be fired. I know it's not much, but please accept this as our thanks. Rage ring. This cursed ring intensifies enemy attacks against its wearer. Why would I want to wear that? Well, I guess if you wanted to counter, I guess. Beware of beanballs. The beanball bully is loose. He hurt me and others. Watch out. Come on, move it. Oh boy, I don't want to go. What'd you say? You don't want to bat against me? Huh? You got a problem with the way I pitch? Well, it's just that, Furugaki, you always throw wild. Everyone who goes up against you gets beaned. So what? I don't see a problem with that. Now quit whining and get in there. No! What was that about? Oh, him? That's Furugaki, the beanball bully. Beanball bully? What's that supposed to mean? He's got no ball control. People call him that for nailing all his opponents with beanballs. Guy used to be a pitcher for his school team, but what with his bad attitude and hitting batters all the time, he ended up quitting. Since then, he grabs other kids and makes them go up the bat against their will. Of course, he ends up hitting most of them with beanballs. Huh. Sounds like a real jerk. Hey, you okay? Where do you think you're going? Trying to piss me off? Because it sure seems like you're trying to piss me off. Goddamn near everything's trying to piss me off these days. No, no more. I'm tired of getting hurt just so you can have fun. Who cares what you say? You keep your yap shut and plant your feet in the batter's box like a good little boy. Please, you just help me. Good gravy. Huh? Who's this ugly old oaf? Look, I don't like seeing kids get bullied, especially when it comes to baseball. This is supposed to be a fun pastime, not an exercise in torture. Have some compassion. Why should I? All I want is to pitch against someone. What's so wrong about that? Hey, maybe I should take you on for size. Serious, kid? Please, let's do it. That what it takes to get rid of him? Sheesh. Well, I guess I'm stepping in for you then. All right. I'm cool with that. I like how you rolled, old man. Only one condition. If I can get a hit off of you, you stop forcing kids to be your targets. Ah, as if. That ain't happening. What, are you scared to lose? Some bully you are. I tell you to drop the tough guy act, but you just did that for me. What you say? Oh, now you done it. You're on. Come with me. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna make you regret picking a fight with me. Now the rules, I came up with these myself. You strike out, you lose. And since I got lousy control, balls don't get you a base. Oh, and if you get hit by a pitch, you lose automatically. What kind of busted up rules are those? They're stacked completely in your favor. I don't remember asking for your opinion. You can only win by not getting beamed and getting a hit. How generous. Have it your way. Best thing about it, it ain't my fault if you get hurt. Try not to cry all the way to the infirmary. Wake up and smell the beanball. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a maniac. No way. Unbelievable. Dodged my berserker beanballs and got a hit. Should have insisted on a homer. He kind of threw it right in the middle, so that kind of messed me up. Sure did. Now you better keep your promise. All right. I'm done acting up. I mean it. Good. Now your control is brutal, but you really do have a mean pitch. Why don't you quit messing around and develop some proper form? But I always had rotten control. Practice won't make it better. You only get to say that if you actually go to practice. A guy who bailed out on his team and caused a bunch of trouble doesn't have the right. Ah, maybe you have a point. Maybe I'm just running away from effort, from reality, from baseball. Uragaki, that's deep. Dude, sorry for what I put you through. I'm gonna go back to baseball for real. No more of this stupid stuff. Thanks for taking the time to show me the error of my ways. You should have this. Where's the life lesson music? Let me try to find it. Is it here? No. That is not there. Here?
Or treater than snack kings. Shakads.
No, it's not there. Well, we'll find it one day. Got new abilities. Let's go with better heat actions. Gotta delete that one. Why? I want to be a pro. Are you Tatsuo Shinada, the one who played with the Wyverns? Huh? Never gonna get used. Well, we just use it right now. I thought I recognized you from somewhere when I walked by. You swinging away at the cages. I'd have sworn it was you. I'm so lucky I ran into you again. Lucky? What do you mean? Oh, allow me to explain. My name is Kuma Moroboshi. I'm 40, and I'm training to be a pitcher in the pros. 40? Oh, no. Oh, no. You're 40? I don't mean to be rude, but most pros would be long retired by then. Don't you think it's a little too late? Hey, we're free to chase our dreams however old we are. I want to pitch for the major leagues, and I won't give up till my dying breath. Suit yourself. What do you want from me? I've been going to all the club tryouts every year, but they never call me back. At this age, I'm starting to get a bit discouraged. This is basically me before streaming. So this is where you come in. I want you to help restore my waning confidence. So how am I going to do that? By letting me pitch against you. If I can strike out a professional athlete, then I know all my hard work hasn't been for naught. Yeah, but I was a professional athlete 15 years ago, and besides, Yuma, I thought I might find you here. Ah. Why are you spending all your time on baseball instead of focusing on work? How sad would our father be to see you like this? Oh, it's little sister. Give me a break, sis. I'm in the middle of an important man-to-man talk. My self-worth depends on it. I'm so sorry. My brother isn't bothering you, is he? Aha, no, not quite. Mind telling me what's up? We lost our father young, you see. He left us with a tiny screw factory that's hanging on by a thread. This lazy brother of mine only cares about chasing unrealistic dreams. I get the picture. I keep telling you I won't spend the rest of my days covered in grime and sweat at the crappy workshop. Yuma, how dare you say that about our father's factory? He worked so hard so that he could realize his dream of leaving it to you. I don't care. I'm gonna strike out Shinada and regain my courage to keep chasing my dream. You will accept my challenge. But if I get a hit? If I worried about losing, I would never play. I train hard every day. I can't lose to you. Shinada, you've been retired so long. Please accept my challenge. I'll compensate you properly for getting in the batter box. Surprised there aren't leagues for people who are older. There are leagues. There's many, many leagues. Now, why are there not leagues on TV that you can watch or pay for? That's because no one watches them.
Hi.
How would you know? Why would I not know that? I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to sports. Stream it. Whoa. That's how my hands are when I'm streaming. I can't even shut down a long retired batter. It's even harder to take on an active pro. You need to face reality. Well, this is the world of the pros. It's so harsh. Was I foolish to think I could measure up? I wouldn't say foolish. It's hard to say it's wrong to follow a dream. But at the same time, what if you following your dream is hurting those who are important to you? Does it seem right to you? Oh, little sister. Sister's clearly worried about you. Are there ways of making her happy that don't involve pro baseball? Come on, Kuma. Let's go home. It's alright if you don't become a pro. There's happiness to be found in living a plain and simple life.
Or treater than Snack Kings. Shaka.
Why do I have it twice? I can't. Wait. I can't give up on my dreams. Please, give me one more chance. Just one more. I'm gonna redouble my training, challenge you again, but this time, I'm shutting you down. Jeez, don't you get it? I'll tell you flat out, you're never gonna make it to the pros. Like hell I'm not. You're gonna be the one flailing next time. But wait. What about your thanks for roping Shinada into your ludicrous challenge? Can't you see I'm busy? You deal with it. I need to go train. The worst part is I changed all the buttons. They're different from what they were before, so... You need stickers. I can't. No, you can't put stickers on. Because the thing is, it's a set of 3. Like, you got 3 buttons that go through 3 sets. So if I got a sticker for something, it's not going to be the same sticker for, like, set A to set B to set C. Print a card. A knife. Maybe it's this one.
Go to the church and ask God to forgive you.
This one? Nerd! Okay, I don't know which one it is. You can write 3 names on each buttons. They're not that big. This one?
Count it. That was fantastic work.
No, it wasn't that one either. That's a new one, by the way. That was from PGA 2021. Hey there. Why long face? Huh? Who are you? Oh, nobody special. Just your average men's health journalist who happens to be in the area. Oh, snap. I know what this is. So, do you, like, go to the massage parlors all the time? That sounds like the best job in the world. It's honestly not that great. I mean, I do get my muscle tussled quite often, but hey, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Look, I noticed you were talking to yourself about training. I used to be quite the slugger myself back in the day. If you'd like, I could give you some pointers. Well, I'm just conflicted. You see, my coach told me to learn how to foul pitches off. Oh yeah, he wants you to learn how to cut away pitches so you don't, like, run up the pitch count. Yeah, well, I'm our team's cleanup hitter, but my stats after 2 strikes are terrible. I get psyched out by the pitcher, I swing at bad throws, and I have a pile of strikeouts to show for it. Coach had enough. He's talking about dropping me from the starting lineup unless I get it together. So that's why he wants you to learn how to hit fouls. He's not wrong, you know. When a batter gets behind on the count, his ability to foul off pitches really makes a difference. For instance, if you have 2 strikes against, being able to foul off the pitcher's best throws will annoy him while you wait for your chance. Did you play the Tiger Woods games? No, I didn't. I understand that, but it seems so cheesy. It's tough to get into that mindset. What's tough about it? Cutting fouls takes a lot of technique. You have to be an expert at you gotta be an expert at controlling your swing. Think about batting like a chess match between you and your pitcher. Your cutting technique is just another tool in your arsenal. By fouling off pitches, you negate the pitcher's best stuff, narrow down his pitching choices, which puts pressure on the guy. You could say that having the ability to cut makes the batter all the more dangerous. Oh, I get it now. That's why. But how am I supposed to learn how to cut? This might be an oversimplification, but I try to draw a bead on the ball and swing a split second early, like jumping the gun. Show me a demonstration? I suppose I can do that. I'll hit 3 fouls out of 10 throws. I don't know how to foul. I only know how to hit home runs. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Help! I can't stop being good. I got the timing. Wow, that was an eye-opener. I hope so. I think I can do this now. Please take this. You were hitting the ball late. No, I was hitting the ball early. Way early. I hope I wasn't too preachy. We got an Chivo completing 10 sub-stories. Sob stories. Don't look for me. Yes, it's Akio. Listen, about my brother. He hasn't come home since that day. What? He said he was going to try again, so I thought he would come to see you, but I guess not. No, I haven't seen him, but when I do, I'll make sure he gets his act together. To be honest, I don't care if he keeps on dreaming. I'm only afraid he might hurt himself from training too hard. Even if his dream can't come true, as long as he's safe, that's enough for me. But won't that only make things harder for you? Oh, I'm quite used to that by now. Ha ha ha. Well, I'll have to keep looking for him then. There you are. Yuma, what's with you, man? Your sister's worried about you. All that matters is our challenge, Shinada. I'm ready for you now. I went off into the wilderness to train, and I finally developed the pitching to take you down. This time you're mine. Alright, but you have to promise me something. And what kind of promise would that be? If you lose today, you give up your dream of turning pro. What? If you can't make that promise, I won't accept your challenge. Is that what you want? Fine. I'm a man of my word. There's no way I'm going to lose. See, look at that confidence right there. If you asked for it, I'll show you what it really means to be pro. Oh boy. Can we do it? Hand of fire. He's got a fork ball. No, this is a nightmare. I trained over and over to perfect my pitching, and now? You promised. Today, you're going right back to that screw factory and putting your elbow grease to where it's needed most. One more, please. You have to give me one more shot. I'm sure I can win next time. You said that last time. Just admit you lost and be done with it. That ball was insanely out, and yet you get a home run? It's all about timing. Look, why do you want to be a pro so badly? It's the money. Damn it. Can't you tell? Money? That's it? Ever since our father died, we were always dirt poor. Akio practically raised me herself. She even skipped high school to do it. She sacrificed everything for me. I've been looking for a way to repay her ever since. To finally give her the good life she deserves. But the only thing I have going for me is baseball. The only way I can earn big money. And that's why you were so bent on becoming a pro. Yes. Well, I can empathize with how you feel about your sister. But in spite of your good intentions, you're only causing her grief. Be aware of that. I am. But if I were to turn pro... Not the point. Akio isn't sad because you're poor or because it's tough to keep the factory going. Because you're not hearing what she really wants you to hear. You're saying I'm ignoring my sister? Find the life lesson music. Okay.
Count it.
Oh,
that was fantastic.
Do I even have it anymore? Ah, there it is. Have you ever asked her what's the definition of a good life? I'll bet my left nut that you haven't. That's a no. The way I see it, you want to be a pro baseball player, but you're using your sister to justify it. You say it's for your sister's happiness. That way you can ignore reality and avoid giving up on your dream. Oh no, cold water. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but you should seriously discuss your future with your sister. Yes, I should. I will. Yuma, thank goodness I found you. Sis, look, I'm not mad or anything, but please, don't run off without telling me. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. I'm sorry, Akio, for everything. I couldn't beat Shinada after all. But you know what? I'm done with baseball for good. Good man. Are you sure you're okay with that? Yeah. You know what it was? I was afraid of admitting that I didn't have the talent. I thought it would be too painful. I'm gonna stop running from here on out. I'm gonna have to face up to reality. After all, too old not to. Yuma, from now on, I'm listening carefully to everything you say. So will you give me your excellent advice? I'd be glad to. Shinada, thank you. I've decided to stop dreaming and start building. A future that's grounding on what I can do, not just some idea in my head. And I'll make sure not to worry her again. Good on you, and good luck. Thanks. Please take this for putting up with me. So what was this family giving me knives? I'll be on our way. We'll be on our way now. I hope those two work together to make something truly great happen. Then we find her sister playing baseball. Kill that man's dreams. Well, he was old. And as you know, old people can't have dreams. Excuse me, may we have a word with you? Yes, you mean me, right? We do. If you're the guy from Kotetsu's blog, we need an ace in the hole and fast. Our team is in dire straits, you see. We're wondering if we can get your help. Who are you guys? Oh, we're from the local Sandlot team. I've always had no problem playing in the public park. But about a year ago, some hooligans showed up and started kicking us out. Yes, we make proper bookings through City Hall and they just strut around punching and kicking until we give up the field. Seniors don't make big money. I don't think seniors make any money. Senior leagues. Not seniors themselves. There's a bunch of old people who make a ton of money. All right, so we got to play against the hooligans. One at bat. It's funny because I was, that's 2 outs, 1 more to go. That's the difference a former pro makes. You're smoking them, Isaka. Eh, what do you expect? It ain't shit shutting down these weaklings. Damn, if you clowns could have scored more runs, I wouldn't even need to try. We're a bunch of amateurs. Well, I apologize for that. We'll make sure to pay you good, though. And I'll sweeten the deal with a little honey. There's this little babe who wants a piece of this. I'll slide her your way. I like how you seal a deal. Get her done. Have you been practicing your weeb? No. No, what did I want to say earlier is, I was looking, for videos on, doing voiceovers. So let's say we can do like little reviews or whatnot. And then I got bombarded on my YouTube about, if you're over 40, you should definitely start doing YouTube videos. I think I have like 200 videos like this showing up in my recommended. Like everyone's doing videos about that. And it's funny because, you know, I'm kind of curious, so I click on some of them. And there's 2 ways they do it. Either they're like, genuine, like honest, like, oh, you know, I was feeling kind of down, you know, I wasn't very fulfilling, but then I started doing YouTube videos about, I don't know, cooking or whatnot, and yeah, it really changed my life. And you got the other side. All right, here's the top 5 reasons how do you get viral on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. This is how much money I made. I made $20,000 a month? What? It's very funny. It's the huge gap. Lucky clicks on 40+ videos. I click on big titty videos. We are not the same. All right, we just need 1 hit. Bye-bye. See you. That's crazy. How could this happen? I used to be a pro. Well, that's that. Now let them finish their game. Or are you the type to go back on their word? Fine. Whoa, we're tied. And their hired gun is leaving the game too. We have a chance of winning. Yep. Meddler has been dealt with. Now it's a fair fight. It's up to you to take this thing home. You bet we will. But before we go, please accept this as our thanks. If you could have any Yakuza power, would it be Baseball Man's time slowdown power? Oh, I already got that. Thank you very much. I feel like we're going to win that for sure. We're taking the diamond back once and for all. Sandlot ball's supposed to be a fun thing. Go for it, guys. Yet you still start the stream late every day because I have to go to the bathroom at 2 p.m. flat. If I had the stream starting at 2:10, then we'd be okay. No, that's not true. There's a diligent kid. Swinging's pretty good too. Did you want something? No, you just look like you're training hard. What team are you on? I'm a freshman at Ine High. I've always wanted to practice against the pitching machine, but I can't afford it. Ah. As much as I'd like to treat you for a round, I don't have any spare cash either. And allow me to do the honors. Oh, hey, the guy with the blog. What's up, Kotetsu? I'm actually a Kine High grad. I was on their baseball team. Kid's Misaka. He's a freshman with big hopes on him. He's already batting leadoff. How'd you like to square off against him? How do you suggest I go about doing that? Missing on batted at bad blah, 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 blah. Speaking like a Star Fox character. Base it on batting average. We both go up against the same pitching machine for 10 throws. Whoever gets the most hits wins. From what I hear, Misaka has an on-base percentage that's out of this world. I think it would be a good match. All that so you can blog about it? Well, I see no harm in that. I'm paying for the both of you. But my offer's null and void if you don't play. But I asked you to play too? Going against the machine sure would be a lot nicer than swinging around my bat all day. Mikaza? That means my case, by the way. Be a detective? By the way, what's your usual batting average? A little over 500. Damn. $500's huge. 300's really good, so 7 hits. Damn. Gotta hit at least 8 to win? Yep. The draw, Mikaza gets the win. Sure, whatever. I mean, what's in it for me if I win? Nothing. But if you were to lose, the news will be broadcast all over the world. Do you speak baseballese? No. I don't even know what that means. I don't even speak English, so. How about baseball D's? Pretty funny. Lucky, stop being distracted. Why? What's the problem? I can be distracted if I want to. Sandbagging again. I just need hits. I don't need home runs. Have you ever been to a batting cage? Yes, actually, a few times. There was a batting cage center. No, an outdoor batting cage. Next town over. But, closed now. I think it's been closed for several years. A friend of mine used to go there all the time. Wow, that was something else. You really are an amazing batter. Yep, I got an eye for these things after all. You're so full of it. Full of win, I think you mean. Anyways, I have to write this up, so I got a jet. He really is obsessed with that blog of his. Maybe because he found a really awesome batter. After seeing you put in work out there, I know I need to train a lot harder. Hey, you're dedicated. Wait a second. Didn't Nay High do pretty good at the fall regionals a little while ago? Yeah. You have a pretty good shot at making it to Koshian for the spring nationals. That's why I've been going at it so hard. I can't believe you gave up your dream of play professional baseball to become a streamer instead. Well, I didn't really play that much baseball though. Like I said, a friend of mine was really into it. He was going there all the time, but not me. I didn't want to get beamed by the ball. Hello, Misaka. Oh, Koichi. Yeah, huh? What the heck? Are you serious? Sounds like trouble. Parking lot on Goshiki Street. What's up? No, nothing. I have to go. It seemed like nothing. Parking lot on Goshiki. What are we gonna do, dude? If we don't do something, our guys are gonna get it for sure. How did they get into this mess in the first place? They just went out with some girls, but it turns out one of them was the girlfriend of a gang leader, and he found out. What are they thinking at a time like this? Oh, damn, he's pulling out a bat. You little shit. You bagged Misato, didn't you? Be honest now. I didn't. Honestly, nothing like that ever happened. You lying fudge. Misato told me the whole story. Don't try to weasel your way out of this. Look, I didn't know she had a boyfriend. I'm sorry. Really. You're the baseball team's ace, aren't you? I'm busting your hand for what you did. Bet it felt good squeezing Misato's titties. No! Please, not that. Anything but that. We gotta stop him. We can't take that many on. Besides, we're screwed either way. If they find out we were fighting, we'll be banned from Koshien. And we don't fight, but we have to save our guys. Stop, please, no more. Don't do this to them. Misaka? Who the heck are you? Please, just let our teammates go. They said they're sorry. A little late for sorry, a-hole. Should have minded your own business. Ah, my arm. Dude, are you all right? I know all about you little schoolboys. Get involved in any violence and you can kiss your Koshien dreams goodbye. So you can't take a swing at us and you can't even call the cops because you don't want the attention, meaning we can do whatever we want and you bitches are gonna have to suck it up and take it. Hey, you guys need to stop now. It's you. How's that arm? I don't know. Get lost, geezer. Feel like getting your ass kicked too? Not in particular. I don't like what I'm seeing here. I used to play high school ball myself. Used to play college ball, you know. Because of these a-holes messing with my girl. And that gives you the right to beat on them? I don't think so. That's it. I gave you a chance to walk away. Now you're gonna get your ass kicked with the rest of them. You know, now that I think about it, is Yakuza a boomer power fantasy? Like every protagonist is like 40 plus. Always has been. That's why you guys love Yakuza so much. Not me though, since I'm so young and virile. Why not, Mike? What's the problem? Okay, we got it. We won't mess with Kinehai's team again. Let us go. Oh man, you really saved our hides just now. Misaka, you need to see a doctor now. If there's any bone damage, you might not heal up in time for Koshien. Okay, well. It turns out my arm will be just fine. Doctor said there wasn't any bone damage. All I have to do is rest up for a while and I can go back playing. Great to hear. You had me pretty worried. You hadn't come by. I don't want to think how it would have ended. We seriously can't thank you enough. Well, when you get healthy enough to hold the bat again, come back. You need to train for those nationals. Will you let me challenge you again? Sure, whenever you like. Another stamina and spark. I assume those boys had enough of partying with random girls. I would hope so. They said they'll concentrate on training like never before. How about that? Maybe this all worked out for the best. I'll expect big things from you in the spring. And I'll be sure not to let you down. Thank you again. So Mike, since you're now old and decrepit, when are you starting your YouTube channel? Did you know after 40 your time is now? Do you know anything about this batting center challenges? What, didn't you hear? He's basically the batting center equivalent of a dojo breaker. One of those martial arts experts who goes around challenging dojo masters. How the heck does that work? What about people over 60? Well, you can probably do YouTube videos from your coffin, you know? If a batter loses or refuses the challenge, the guy takes the batting center sign as a trophy. Wow, sounds nuts. I hereby challenge this batting center. Whoa! Speak of the devil. Could it be? Indeed it is! For I am none other than the batting center challenger field throughout Kinaicho. The most supreme slugger of this here baseball whacking establishment should announce himself now. Well, no one? Hello-bellied cowards, then I shall take this batting center sign as my own. Hey, over here. This guy's the best slugger you'll ever see. Hey, don't just volunteer me. I'll be fine. Plus, the whole world wants to see this showdown just as much as I do. You conniving little... Ah, so does you! And accept my challenge, or else I will stalk you for the rest of your life. That's gross, and that is weird, but I'll do it. Happy now? Very. I prefer to challenge men of reason. Well then, this is how our showdown will be. I shall throw a total of 5 pitches. Hit even one and you will be triumphant. If you miss all of them, or I hit you with the beanball, then victory is mine. Without further ado, let the duel commence. On guard! Get the hell out of here with that garbage! Impossible. I was defeated. Alright, you downed the batting center challenger. Incredible. Oh, what's done is done. There's no use denying it. Hey, you threw real good. I'm really impressed. Tell me, what's the reason behind this whole challenger thing? So I could become a better pitcher. I wanted to take on our nation's greatest batters and perfect my craft. But I never expected to be beaten by a random stranger in a backwater town such as this. It is clear that I require more training. As such, I'll be returning to the wilderness to train. Back to basics, so to speak. I should probably do the same. Go into the wilderness and stream to the birds. As my parting gift, I shall leave you with this. For our most excellent duel, you have my thanks. How much do you enjoy all the baseball side activities? I like it more than the hunting. Well, if it isn't Shinada himself. Been a while, hasn't it? You remember me, don't you? Wait, Ishida? Huh. Glad you didn't forget after all these years, too. I could never. Anyway, what brings you here? My son found a photo of you online, and it led to a popular baseball blog. After reading up on it, I learned I might run into you here. Must be Kotetsu's blog. The internet's mighty useful, isn't it? Ishida, are you still a batting pitcher with the Wyverns?
Yep.
Oh, I gave that up. I'm past 50 now. How about you? Growing old gracefully? Are you also growing old gracefully, chat? Well, I'm growing old at least. I pitched to you for 4 years. You were on the farm. Any of that still fresh in your head? Of course. I pretty much learned how to bat from your pitching. You believed in me a lot more than our batting coach did. Well, I'm glad you're still active. Whoever made that website I mentioned keeps ranting and raving about you. That's just him frothing at the mouth. All I do is come here for a little practice. A batter of your caliber loose among the crowd? No wonder you gained a reputation. Either way, good to see you haven't lost your passion for the game. You think? I wish I could agree with your confidence. That's so. In my case, I still have regrets. You do? In spite of just being a batting pitcher, I loved my career with the Wyverns. Due to my age, I thought my body was telling me to retire, but when I saw you slugging away on that blog, I realized how much I missed the game. I'm saying I want to get back to pitching for a living. To get back into the league, educate young players, and help them grow. Old foggy that I am, I must have something left to contribute. No. When you're old, you have nothing to contribute. Okay. Then why did you come and see me? I came to you for help, Shinada. I want you to gauge whether I still have it. I still have what it takes to do my job. And you want me for that? Of course I do. A batting pitcher's got to pitch in a way that batters can hit. It's surprisingly difficult. Takes even more control than a major league knuckleballer. My role in this is to help batters gain confidence as they overcome whatever pitches they find challenging. Yeah, and I'm living proof. I got off the farm thanks to you. Sure took me long enough. And will you help me? Won't take much. Should be a one and done job. What would you like me to do? What would you like me to do? You're gonna take the mound for 10 pitches. All you need to do is hit him. 10 pitch duel then. Yes and no. I'm pitching to let you hit, not to get you out. That's my job as a pitching batter. Batting pitcher. What if I can't hit anything? Then I'll take it as a sign that I've worn out my welcome as a batting pitcher. I'll draw the curtains on my career and never pitch again. Whoa. You're really going to make that huge decision on 10 pitches? Yeah, pretty much. It's all riding on you, Shinada. But you know I retired a long time ago. Even if your pitching is good, what if I totally suck? It's my job to determine the batter's ability and throw what they can hit. If I can't do that, I'm no longer useful. I mean, I see your point, but look, it's you who made me regret leaving the game, so I'm holding you accountable. That's how it is? Then okay, pitch me up. This is what we'll do. I'll throw 10 pitches. If I have any hope of resuming my career, you should be able to hit at least 8 of them. 8 out of 10? That's a pretty tall order. Like I said, I'm not trying to get you out. I'm throwing to let you hit. To the cage you go. What an odd challenge. He's a batting pitcher. So basically, he throws pitches for the batter to hit. So, you know, being a pitcher at 50, that must be pretty tough on the arm. But then again, you know, if you think about it, Oh, boxing coaches could go pretty old too. And boxing is a pretty tough sport. There we go. There. You did great, Ashita. You still have your control. Thanks, Shinada. It's an odd thing having a batter pump up the confidence of a pitcher. Can't say I've ever done that before. Of course, there's no guarantee the team will even be interested in rehiring me, but you gave me the confidence to try. It's all thanks to you, Shinada. This is a token of my appreciation. 30,000 yen! Your batting hasn't eroded one bit. I think you could still make it in the pros today. You can even take the Wada if you wanted. Remember, I'm banned from the big leagues for life. Appreciate the compliment. Well, I don't care what the others say. I never doubted your innocence in the least. You'd never steal a sign. That home run was all you. I threw to you for 4 years. I know what you can do. You were the only person who ever vouched for me, back then and even now. But I had no influence. I couldn't save you. Sorry. I'm sure you didn't want to hear that now. That's okay. You're the exception. Thanks, Shinada. It was good to see you again after all this time. Take care. Yeah, you too. Little bow. Respectful bow. How much more baseball? All day. Actually, it's not that much. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the kid who keeps stealing our wallet. Gotcha times 3. But just swipe this time. No, it couldn't be. It's gone. My massage parlor coupon. How am I supposed to get my ham handled for half off? Huh? I don't know what that is, but it sounds important. It's a ticket to the land of dreams for any man. You're too young. Give it back. You want this back. You really need me to explain the rest? No, I guess not. You want to challenge me with another of your miracle pitches? You got it. To the batting cage. You won't be hitting my miracle pitch today. Are you still throwing those crazy breaking balls? Didn't I tell you? A kid like you shouldn't be throwing those. Wait till you finish growing. You could really wreck yourself. Yeah, fine. Besides, I said miracle pitch. I didn't say anything about breaking balls. Okay, today I'll be throwing a fastball. And since you're such a party pooper, I'll even throw it like a kid. Can you handle that, mister? Okay. Now we're talking about a little kid's fastball. Where's the miracle in that? How about waiting until you see me throw? Because this is my trump card. Rules are the same as before. You got 3 hits out of 10, you win. The kid is unfortunate looking? Well, what is that supposed to mean? He's ugly maxing? Wait, is the ball invisible? Crushed that kid. Even my disappearing Patty Flash Mark 12 got whacked into oblivion. It's true, the boss did seem to flicker out of view. This kid's a freak. I can't do this. I can't think of any more miracle pitches that would get you. Say, Kenta, you mentioned you weren't with the team. Why is that? Because even if I join a team, there won't be anyone who can hit my stuff. It'll be boring. You sure about that? I'll bet you actually wish you had other kids to play with. That's what made you cry before, right? What am I supposed to do? Keep moving around and I'm always at some new school. I can never make any friends. That's why it's easier to be by myself. Even if I join a team, it's not going to work out. I know it. I was that way too, you know. I didn't have many friends either. It sure was scary joining a team for the first time. Really? Even for a big guy like you? Yeah, to be honest, I still had plenty of trouble after joining the team too. Getting along with people is always going to be tricky. Get into any fights all the time. Had a lot of bad experiences too, but you know what? Chasing after a ball with your teammates, more fun than you think. It is? You bet. That's the best part of baseball, that team aspect. At least I think so. Come on, try joining a team, all right? But you think I can really make it? Sure you can. In a team, people who put in an honest effort earn the greatest respect. Besides, you throw some ridiculous pitches. And I mean that in a good way. Be confident, okay? All right, yeah, I'll do it. But remember, go easy on breaking balls. Those will only rip your joints straight out of your socket. All right, I'll take your word for it, and thanks for everything. You can have this. Diamond Royale. See ya. Oh, where's that coupon? Yeah, that paper thing? I think I lost it somewhere. Oh, come on. That's no way to repay a favor. What'd you do with my dream ticket? Woohoo! Look at what I got myself here. I didn't expect to find one of these babies at a batting center. Hey, that's mine. F off. What a bargain. No time to waste. To the red lights of Kineicho I go. Oh no, he's gonna go get his ham handled. My ticket to the land where dreams come true. I don't know what that was, but cheer up, big guy. When I become a pro, I'll get you those coupons by the stack. Just wait. Okay, fair enough. That's something else to dream about. Are we poor? Yes. Basically, our character is a washed up baseballer who became a smut writer. So basically what you've been through, Mike. A 145 kilometer an hour pitching machine? Hot damn. Let's see here. Max throwing velocity of 145 kilometers per hour. Hit 5 home runs out of 10 pitches to win a super deluxe prize. What's the super deluxe prize? I'll have to find out. I knew you would bite, Shinada. Whoa, what are you doing back here? Can't you tell? Akamatsu threw at 150 kilometers an hour. If you think you can hit that, 145 should be easy, right? Well, yeah, I guess. Prove it to me, Shinada. 5 home runs out of 10 pitches. I'm sure you can pull that off. Testing me again like you did with that cheater. Fine, I got nothing to hide. I'm not doing this for you, though. I'm doing it for the Super Deluxe prize. I don't care about your motive. Just get on with it. I'll be watching. It's Scaly and Gobbo money. I don't draw anymore, guys. You know that. I'm a full-time streamer. See, I'm streaming 6 days a week now. Goblin. I mean, I wouldn't know. What's the drawing PC for? That's for the thumbnails for YouTube. Oh, that's bad. Way too early. What about my slime? Well, do you notice how busy I am? Once it cools down, I'll get onto it. Don't worry. You got 1 day to draw it per week. It's true. You happy now? Yeah. Here, your Super Deluxe prize. Italian scarf. Damn. The heck am I supposed to do with this? Entirely up to you. All I know is I fulfilled my end of the bargain. Can't have a contest without a prize, right? Don't tell me you paid for this yourself. Did you reserve that pitching machine too? I sure did. Now I know I can take you on directly without debating over whether I'm wasting my time. After all, even if I do replicate Akamatsu's pitching, it would be futile if your game is rusting away. Yeah, but can you really imitate Akamatsu's pitching with your bum shoulder? That machine was nothing compared to him. Oh, it won't be a repeat of our last duel. I could almost stake my life on it. Yeah, Franco wants a slime girl as his starting stream thingy. So, and the boobs have to be massive. That's what he told me. What's he got up his sleeve? A cybernetic arm? I hope he doesn't pull some kind of crazy stunt. We're gonna fight a cyborg? Hey, Buckaroo, got a minute? It's Mike. It's not Mike. You can if you're Tatsuo Shinada, the former Wyvern. That you, right? Who's asking? I'm Asada, reporter for EA Sports. Alright, so what? Are you hitting me up for some kind of interview? Of sorts. You're familiar with Kurosaki. He told me I could find you here. So he's the one who sent you. Sorry, but my schedule's full today and tomorrow and the next day and forever. I want nothing to do with either of you. Oh, that's cold. Frosty even. Thought you'd be happy to help another journalist, especially after putting out nothing but nightlife sleaze. Hey man, respect the craft. My interviews take long hours and hard work, even if they do end on a happy note. Oh no, I was only trying to break the ice. I'm the sleaziest guy I know. Maybe I should have started with my background. See, I was also with the Wyverns. You were? Yeah, I joined after you retired. Never made it off the farm though. even last 2 years before calling it quits. So you'd be my senpai as far as I'm concerned. You're not showing much respect to a senpai. Might I add that during my time with the Wyverns, I heard a lot of nasty things about you. Your sign stealing cost us a lot of fans. I'm sure you heard a mouthful or an earful or whatever. You see, our paper is doing a feature on baseball's waning popularity. I figured I'd backtrack a bit and see where it started. And of course, I can't do that without you. Your sign stealing is what brought match fixing under public scrutiny. That debacle drove a lot of fans from the game itself. Wow, you really think that makes me want to talk to you? Kurosaki knows how to pick 'em. Let me put it as plainly as I can. You're not getting an interview, and I don't want to see your face ever again. Oh, come on. The statute of limitations has run out, hasn't it? Just admit you stole the signs and get it over with. Now tell me, how much did you get for betraying the sport? Didn't you feel any remorse? The manager was in on it, wasn't he? That's the sort of juicy news our readers love. We'll pay good money for every tidbit you tell us. Oh, so you're ignoring me now? Still hanging on to your tattered sense of pride? All right, then. Why don't we settle this on the diamond? Say what? Come on. I was once a pitcher and a Wyvern. If you can get past me, I'll give up on the interview. And then rest assured, you'll never see me again. That's a negative. Win or lose, I have nothing to say to the press. Fine by me. You're not willing to give me the time of day anyhow. Besides, we're both former pros. I think I can learn a lot more from pitching against you than hearing you talk. You think you're that special, huh? Say I do win. Will you really get gone for good? Yippity-doo. I don't need to say it twice, do I? Here's the deal. I'm going to throw 10 pitches. Make five of those home runs, and I'll be out of your life faster than you can sing "Take Me Out of the Ball Game." 10 pitches. Must be out of practice if that's all you can throw at me. Hey, I've been retired for years. For these 10 throws, I'll be as good as I was back in my heyday. You can count on that. Gonna write a sexy article about this one? Get out of here with that garbage. Who would have thunk it? Two former Wyverns duking it out at a dinky little batting cage. Both of us having descended into lowly newsmongers, no less. At least people care about my news. Now, will you quit pestering me? Yeah, I suppose that was the deal. Fine. Consider me a stranger. But first, I owe you an interview fee. What's this for? I gave you no such interview. You're right. You gave me something better. I can clearly see your batting hasn't rotted away. You still have what it takes to be in the pros. Even after all these years, you still kept practicing your swing. In spite of your permanent ban. That's some dedication. You practice in hopes of making a comeback someday. You wouldn't bother that unless you were truly innocent. And because you know that in your heart, you have the resolve to press on. You're convinced your innocence will be proven one day. Correct me if I'm wrong. What did you say your name was? Asada? I'd say you have more talent with a pen than a ball. That's quite the compelling narrative. I guess I'll take that as a compliment, but it doesn't make me happy one bit. No, I'm sure it doesn't. That's why I said it. Ah, you're a cruel man, Shinada. Hey, Asada. Don't tell me you're taking his side now. What the hell is going on? Why can't anyone keep a grudge against this jackass? Kurosaki, why are you still holding on to yours? Sorry to disappoint, but I write for a small gossip paper. Our readers are hardly sophisticated enough to understand the tear-jerking redemption of a falling hero. Still, you did provide me with a lead, and I'll be happy to spot you for a coffee break at least. What was that? Now, if you'll excuse me, Kurosaki, I hope you'll give my readers something they can actually chew on next time. Well, I'm out of here. I'm sick of you creeping up on me. Oh, and Kurosaki, wise up, man. You can't be pulling people's strings forever. It's gonna snap right back at you. Mind your own goddamn business, if you only knew. I think we maxed out our batting abilities. Need to talk. Kurosaki. Oh, he's right there. Hey, Shinada. Oh, it's Kurosaki again. What a surprise. What are you scheming this time? Quit yapping and come with me. Yeah, no thanks. Why would I do that? Got enough problems already. So you're a coward then. Don't worry. I won't lay a finger on you. I swear. Yeah? What are you planning? Come with me and see for yourself. Alright, might as well see what he wants. At least for old time's sake. Brings back memories, don't it? Of course, I was always a backup in high school. Never got to pitch a game. That's right, you were a pitcher too. When it came to raw power, I thought you outclassed even Shirakawa. He was the best of the best. High school ball is all about winning tournaments. No coach would rely on a pitcher who would melt down on walks. Didn't matter how hard I threw. Pitchers who got to play were guys like Shirakawa. Guys with good control. I guess. In the summer of our senior year, when we finally made it to Koshien, our team got a lot of attention. You especially, since you batted cleanup. I had to watch you guys in the spotlight from the shadows. Right nearby. Made it all the more pathetic, being so close to the light. I had to cheer for you guys on the field in a game I wouldn't get to play. Up in the stands with everyone else in faraway Koshien. Did I go through all that tough training just so I could make you guys look good? It was always gnawing at my soul. This is the worst Yakuza yet? Why do you hate baseball, Mike? After spending my teens in sweat and grime, I ended up with nothing. It's all about broken dreams, baby. Mike wouldn't know anything about broken dreams. He's living the good life now. As an arms dealer. Making billions. Get in the batter's box, Shinada. My pitching against your batting. We'll see how... That's how we'll settle the score. What are you trying to prove? That we're not so different, you and I. Whatever happened in the past be damned. I'm not the only one to be ruined by baseball. We got tarred and feathered by the pros. You should loathe baseball as much as I do. Speak for yourself. Oh, right. You're the one in the spotlight shadow now. Might be desperate to forget that, but I'll make you remember. Fine, I'll show you. We're nothing alike. From the top of the big leagues to bottom feeding titty mags. You certainly fell from grace, Shinada. Cut the chatter and pitch, Kurosaki. This is the last time I'm putting up with you. Flame ball. Uh-oh. He's playing for real. Oh, we're not getting that ball back. Absolutely smoked him. Still got it, Shinada. Lost fair and square. Won't be seeing me again either. I'm skipping town. What? Why? To be honest, my broker business was screwed a long time ago. Like everything else for me, it all turns to crap. Worse yet, I got too aggressive and ended up drawing attention from some Yakuza. So I have to disappear before they do it for me. Well, you brought this all on yourself. Don't look at me for sympathy. I know that. I was planning to get out of the business anyway. You just moved the timing up a little is all. Hey, Kurosaki. Why didn't you cut and run already? Why bother coming to me for this? So I can finally be rid of baseball for good. I despised it all this time. I wanted to be done with it properly, that's all. Quit lying, man. Lying? You lost me there. Look, no one who hates baseball could ever pitch like that. Even after high school, you kept working on your throw, didn't you? Why would you lie to yourself just to hide the pain? It only gets worse that way. Maybe you have a point. Take this for your trouble. Look after Shirakawa, will you? He's just like me, stuck in the past, unable to move on with his life. Yeah, I know. Looks like our team was full of problem kids. Give it up for old Wes Camaro. Shirakawa. There's that score to sell too. Our final match. The final duel. There he is. Took you long enough. You just keep popping out of nowhere, don't you? I sure do. Now today we settled the score. Follow me. Can you really replicate Akamatsu's pitching though? You consulted with your shoulder first? Stop with the shoulder talk and come with me, alright? We'll talk when we're there. Fine, have it your way. Will this do? You had it out with Kurosaki here, didn't you? He actually told you? He asked me to look after you, you know? What could he possibly ask you to do? Atone for your 20-year-old crime? Robbing me of baseball so you can satisfy your pride? You won't listen to anything I say, will you? Not until I hit a Nakamatsu pitch. Though I doubt you can throw one in this state. Shoulder's messed up, man. Blown. Torn. Injured. How many ways must I say it? I admit my left shoulder will never be the same, but I still have my right shoulder. You're gonna throw right? What are you thinking? There's no way you'll beat me with an overnight conversion. It's not an overnight conversion. I switched to throwing right after I saw you hit that homer on a stolen sign. What? Ever since that game, I've thought about when this day would come. I was determined to prove you betrayed me. But I gradually stopped training. I couldn't fully commit when I didn't know where or how I'd find you. When you beat me the first time, that lit a fire under my ass. So I could replicate Akamatsu's pitching for one final duel. I see. The stage is finally set. Think back, Shinada. Remember exactly how it was. The regional tournament final 20 years ago. Bottom of the ninth in a scoreless tie, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. On the mound is Akamatsu, the tournament's top pitcher. Get in the box, Shinada. Boy, sure love reliving my childhood over and over and over and over. Can't hit these pitches, you're done in my eyes, unless you can prove me wrong. Oh, full fire? Nani? No, it's not 500. It's 500 on home runs, which is kind of crazy. Well, what now? Convinced yet? Well, are you? Yeah. No two ways about it. Not after that. Your batting is seriously something else, but I think I knew that a long time ago. I couldn't force myself to admit it. What do you mean? When you, my former teammate, were accused of sign stealing, I thought you were a fraud. A fake. A dirty cheat. A wannabe pro, grasping for fame he didn't deserve. When I thought of you like that, it made sense why you took that wild swing. You challenged Akamatsu just to earn more respect, and that selfishness robbed me of baseball. Those kinds of thoughts consumed me. My hatred of you kept growing, snowballing. Now I understand. You were the real thing too. A true professional player. Not the kind of guy who would put himself before the team. That homer you hit as a wyvern, you didn't really cheat, did you? Damn right I didn't. When it comes to baseball, I'm pure as a puppy. Not even a drop of guile in me. I suppose that's one way to put it. Come on now, man. Have some faith in your old teammate. Faith. Now that's a word you don't hear much these days, but you know what? You're right. I guess I didn't trust my teammates back then. Not really. My left shoulder was shredded from overuse, but I never told anyone, not the coach, and certainly not anyone from the team. I wasn't thinking about the future at all. The only thing that matters was Koshian and earning our right to be there. If I had stepped out of my shell and confided in someone, maybe my career would have gone differently. Actually, I knew about your shoulder and that you were trying to hide it. What? I never told anyone though, because I knew how you felt. If I had an injury, I would have kept it a secret too. We all felt the same way back then. Getting to Koshian was everything. No one thought about what might happen next. I guess a batter like you would have noticed something was off with my throwing. I get it now. I finally understand why you challenged Nakamatsu. Oh? If we went into extra innings with the score knotted, you were afraid my damaged shoulder would give out. That's what made you take that swing, so I wouldn't have to pitch anymore. Knowing full well you'd take the blame for it if you blew it. Honest to goodness, that's a little too far back for me. I can't remember what I was thinking. Oh, no need to thank you then. Boy, am I glad I stopped myself in time. Come on, what's up with the attitude? Not like a thank you costs anything. Isn't it a bit late to drop the act? So, Shirakawa, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna go back to Tokyo. I took all this time off and the guys at the office are probably swamped with work. You know? Feels like a huge weight's been lifted from my shoulders. For the first time, I can finally wake up in the morning with a renewed sense of purpose. Great to hear. You take care, okay? Yeah. Sorry for being such an a-hole. "20 dudes not being able to grow up is pretty strange, is it?" Oh, and one more thing. What? Thanks. For what? Everything. All of it. I really owe you one. Try to stay in character, you. There's 20 dudes in chat, yeah. I wonder though, like Japanese culture where there's like such a big division between high school and university, and once that's done you go to work immediately. Like if guys had stuff that was unresolved, it would not get resolved ever. So I can see them like holding on to grudges. You know what I mean? Oh, new baseball gear. Congratulations on completing your side story. Gifts. I see you have been brushing up on your weeb. I'd say something in Japanese, but Rusty doesn't allow it, so I don't. I won't. Set up a PO box. How much does that cost? I'd have to check. Holding on to being a poor child instead of enjoying being an adult and make money and do things. That doesn't solve anything, Mike. If you think your dreams got destroyed in high school because of someone, how is making money gonna change that? Hey, what's my gift? Is it the dragon tail? And since Yakuza 5 is all about fulfilling your dreams or chasing your dreams, having guys who are like unfulfilled because of events that happened while they were young, I can see why. I was set to join the US ski team, but then I broke my back. I don't cry about it. Don't you? Find it in your heart, Mike. Why don't you go challenge that ski hill once again, one last time? The other thing I got. Oh yeah, new baseball gear. It's not here. The guy, yeah. Cross-country skiing is my special interest. Cross-country skiing is really exhausting. Doesn't look like it, but holy cow. Should I hunt down someone who did... No, you have to hunt down the person who broke your back. Not the hill. Person who broke your back. Adds power to running throws. Big bat, big grip, and big cleats. All right, we got all we need. supposed to play mahjong. Sorry, baseball's more important. I gotta follow my dream. If I don't follow my dream, who else is gonna do it? Hmm? You, chat? I don't think so. There's still the main baseball story. Yeah, exactly. On a side note, completely unrelated. You guys been running into any errors on Twitch at all since the change? Sometimes I get the error that says you're offline. That's weird. I'm streaming 24/7. Might want to check your connection. Why aren't you online 24/7? Because I have a life, god damn it. That's a lie. Story time.
たっちゃん。何たっちゃんその傷。
別に大したことないよ。
なんかあったの？
ミルクちゃん、忘れちゃいたい過去ってある？
そりゃこんな仕事しとるとね、覚えとりたいことの方が少ないがね。
そっか。
時々ね、自分のことを誰も知らん街に行って別の自分になってやり直したいって思う時あるわ。
俺もそう思ってこの街で生きるようになってもう15年。
懐かしいがね。たっちゃんが初めてこのお店に来た日。
あの日は寂しくてしょうがなかった。誰でもいいから俺のことを知らない人と話がしたい気分だった。で入ったのがこの下の太ももクラブ。
ほんで着いたのが私。確かフリーの50分。
ミルクちゃんは何も聞かずに抱きしめてくれたんだよね。
そりゃそうだわ。それが仕事だで。
そう。ミルクちゃんにとっては仕事。でも俺はミルクちゃんのぬくもりに触れたから変な道に進むことなく踏みとどまれたんだ。それなのに。ねえ、二人でどっか行っちゃわない？明日の始発でこの街を出るんだ。
素敵ね。映画みたい。
知らない街に行って知らない人間になってさ。
どうせなるんだったら私小学校の先生になりたいがね。小さい頃の夢だったんだわ。
なれるさ、絶対なれるって。別の自分でも。俺は何になろう。あ、そうだ。
No, Shinada's scared. He doesn't want to face reality.
はい、フリーで40分。はーい、今すぐ降ります。ありがとね、たっちゃん。さあ、向き合わないかんわね。現実に。
ミルクちゃ
ん。もう逃げるには遅すぎるんだわ。
Why is he always here? I'll just go home. Voicemail. Good evening. Just letting you know, this month's Nightlife magazine ended up being right on time. Nice going. People won't stop talking about your feature on Milky. I bet you her club appreciate it. We hope to see more like it next time. Oh, and this is completely unrelated, but I should tell you anyways. We've received some gifts from one of our affiliates. You make it over tonight? They'll be gone by tomorrow. If you'd like some, I suggest you swing by before we close up. Club sex, go there? No. I'm pure as a puppy. You never do what I want. Don't I? Hell? Oh, hey, Shinada. Did you get my message? Well, you're in luck. You got the last one. Here's the stuff. Banana Royale. What happened to your face? Get into a fight? Kinda. Like you headbutted a beehive. But that stings. Well, I should get going. Stay out of trouble. I was practicing being whiny for my 20-year-old ski team reunion, as you should. Your dream was destroyed after all. Dude, what is up with your freaking clothes and those eyebrows? You look like the ghost of an old lady. For real, this clown probably got lost on his way to the circus. Silence, peasant. I have half a mind to banish you ignorant buffoons on the spot. Now be gone, you blustering eyesores. I like the guy who's walking into him. Talking back to us? Oh, I'm steamed, man. Oh, you steamed him good. Steamed him like a steamed clam. You should have done that, dude. Now he's gonna make you pay. Supposed to be a shakedown? The world coming to. I admit, the guy does look weird. Steamed clam? No. Steamed hams. I rightfully addressed you ignorant peasants as such. 'Twas a mere statement of fact. Okay, I've heard enough of this apron wearing lunatic. Let's kick his ass. What a pity! Besought by the lower nature as commoners, two ruffians cross my path and bark their empty threats. Alas, I am forced to demonstrate my elegance at her. Oh dear, oh my. I perchance drop it during my travels? What's the matter? Your elegance go running off somewhere? Probably the same place you left your fashion sense. You see, I seem to have forgotten my armaments, which, needless to say, are important. Blow it out of your ass, Grandma! You can't weasel your way out of a confrontation after dunking on our intelligence. Now, I assure you I am no grandma. I advise you to stay thy tongue, lest you expose even more of your plebeian dimness of wits. Huh? You're still insulting us. That's it. You're definitely getting an ass kicking. Final decision. Don't want to get caught up in this mess. Methinks it's time to shuffle on out of here. Halt! Halt, I say. Pardon? You there, impoverished-looking fellow. Who, me? Yes, you. Look. This is your chance to make a name for yourself. Make a name for myself. Oh, for goodness sake, just come and help me. The hell are you? Please beat this guy. That's actually me, Mike. It's a little cameo by Lucky 1X. You hear that? He says he's not interested. Oh, he's playing coy when in fact he's my loyal minion. Hey, I'm not a minion. Screw it. I don't give a crap either way. I'm kicking your ass first. Huh? Please tell me you're kidding. Nope, gonna kick your ass. Here it comes. Dude, it's a beast. Are we done? Because I really would like to get going here. Screw you, man. Dude, let's go already. My, nicely done. I suppose it does merit a certain measure of praise. Praise? What happened to you jumping in and helping? Instead, you just enjoyed a ringside view. Naturally, that sort of dirty menial labor is and should be relegated to the lower classes. Surely you don't expect the nobility to sully their pristine hands? The only thing remotely noble about you is your Heian-era costume. Are you some kind of comedian? I am nothing of the sort, and do address me with the proper honorifics, you writhing, squalid vermin. For I am the glorious, most venerable Leo Ayanukoji. It is written with the kanji for lion, to be sure, but it's pronounced Leo. I wager you're impressed. Let me get this straight. You really think you're a nobleman? And your name is what? Leo the Lion? Dude, are you for real right now? Don't you dare laugh at me. I am the descendant of the gods, and I'll have you know my father is the chairman of the neighborhood association. I'd like to see you top that. Oh man, how are you keeping a straight face this whole time? Have you even looked at yourself in the mirror? Insolent and churlish. I'm utterly appalled. A feeble-minded peasant mocking one so great as I. Okay, calm down. Listen, how old are you? I shall be for 35 this revolution around the sun. You're 35 and this is what you do? Are you married? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you're not. If I were a lady, I'd run the other way at first sight. Oh, it really is me. I simply haven't deigned to take a lover yet. When you bear the status that I do, women would throw themselves at your feet, so I can choose a wife whenever I wish. I get it. Something traumatized you a long time ago and you completely lost your marbles. Why didn't I realize that sooner? Well, that's my cue to exit. Bye now. Come now. Won't you hear me out? What is it you want? I'd really rather not be seen with you. Have you forgotten my royal lineage? We noblemen have a rich tradition of bestowing favors and feudal positions according to the exploits of our loyal foot soldiers. Was that the samurai? I'm no history buff, but I can't picture the nobility having done much of anything for the people. Cease this slander at once. Why must you lip off that way? I'm saying I will repay my debt, so shut up and accept my generosity, you insect. Wow. You're off the rails, man. Given that earlier spectacle, you probably think of me as a coward, don't you? Yep, sure do. Well, there's far to me than meets the untrained eye, for I am a weapons master. Living instrument of warfare. You can use weapons. Precisely. When it comes to instruments of war, I am proficient at any kind. It so happened that I had none on my person. How is this related to anything? I'm saying I will accept you as my apprentice for weapon training. You should be on your hands and knees in gratitude. Don't look so nonplussed, you oafish boar. Listen here. I am usually at the TV tower making my rounds. I will allow you to come and accept my teaching. Yes, yes. Thank you for your questionable guidance. Maybe I'll show once I have some extra time. Then make the time, you bumbling base-born brute. We'll sing a different tune once you feast your wits on the wisdom I have to offer. Just be sure to appear at some point in the near future. Understood? The heck was his deal? Anyway, he mentioned he'd be at the TV tower. I could always visit if I have nothing better to do. To the TV tower. Out of here. What's this? Another prize ticket? All right, we're gonna save it here and call it there for Yakuza for tonight. Gonna take a small break and we'll segue into Salt and Sanctuary after the break. Stay tuned.